We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yanks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Drew Smyly will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's coming off a nice month where he had 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Sharp ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300, still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Next for New York, Adam Duvall, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. From the stretch, fouled off. Blackman leads off first with 1 away. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys
really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Chris Davis now, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Davis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bush is after it. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And there's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Carrasco, playing here in his age 31 season, comes into today's second in the American League and All-Star voting among starters, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. 2 gone. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Fielded by Galvis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a 2 for 5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in now for the Yankees, JT Realmuto, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Line drive to left. Bush is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding into the box, Basil Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Bush is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Another 0-2 home. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's a ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And it's fouled away. Galvis stands at second with no outs. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, D-Row, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Blackmon is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bush moves over, and the inning is over. Digging in, Steven Souza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now at the plate, Edgar Nunez, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
This is foul right side.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Missed with a slider.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
3-2 full count. 3-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Stepping in for the Jays, Adam Eaton. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Popped up. Delgado over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fly ball out toward right field. Souza is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in once again, Troy Bush. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Buster Posey will be next. Right there, Murphy at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He popped out in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Popped him up. Johnson shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Carrasco pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Galvis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Pulled toward right center field. Pedroia calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Bush is camped under this one. Oh, he flubbed it. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watched it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Here's Chris Davis now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Manny Zepeda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Zach Cozart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Settling in now, Colby Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. One out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. High in the air into shallow left center. Blackman over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They need to get something cooking here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right field. Souza is under it. 1 out.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Basil Johnson. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke toward third. Frazier's up with it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Full count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Duvall is there. 2 down. Riding in once again, Troy Bush. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. No balls and a strike to count. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down by a touchdown. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And that misses for ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bush is there, and he'll bring this one in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Blackmon, the runner at first with 2 gone. He'll try it again from first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready once again, Colby Delgado, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Kyle Berklaw takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Berklaw just to the left of the mound.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was a 12th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays strand 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7. In now is the Yankees DH, Zach Cozart. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, Basil Johnson.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Basil Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Realmuto stands at first with one out. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go. Stepping in for the Jays, Edgar Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. In now is Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball one. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Troy Bush.
Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Bush. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Down the first baseline. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Freddie Galvis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Eaton. 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Frazier is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Here's Buster Posey now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Count even now at 1-1. Posey on at first, nobody out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Carrasco earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home.